just individual errors, individual moments costing your side tonight, do you think?
Yeah, I think probably a little bit of frustration again. I thought we dealt with their direct play really well. They didn't get anything really from open play, and then they've probably won the set piece game. They've won the set piece game from a throw in and it's chucked in a box, and we haven't done well enough to come and get it or come and deal with the aerial stuff. And then like a corner at the end, we haven't done well enough. We've got blocked. So yeah, frustration, because the parts of that game we did well and we got back in the game and we were in control and we had lots of territory. And then yeah, just frustrations again. We're frustrated in a minute because it just feels like nothing's landing for us in the right moments. But at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't matter what you do in the middle of the pitch, it's what you do in the two boxes. But yeah, and also it's, you know, when you come away from here and you lose Jacko, another centre half so early, who's great in the air for us, it makes it very difficult for us because he's good in the air, and we lose a dominant aerial player against a very dominant aerial team. So yeah, that's the frustrations.
Yeah, on that first goal you said they didn't come and get it. Do you feel your keeper should have been a bit more dominant?
No, I don't mean just an individual. It's just one of those things where we have to just deal with it collectively better. I haven't seen it back, whatever it is or isn't, but I just feel like, you know, how do we come and deal with that situation better? And, you know, maybe if Jacko's on the pitch, he's very good. You know, before he got a header in his nose, he dealt with one straight away. So yeah, it's not that. It's more just like together we have to deal with these things in both boxes, and we have to score. Like we have to score more, because I think we've created enough chances again to get another goal. But in the same sense, it's all right creating the chances, but we can't ship goals like we're shipping goals at the minute.
And it was at the frustration that you ship one in the first half, and sometimes that happens, and you've had enough set-piece goals scored this season, so you know it can be achievable. But then to go and have that same thing happen again in the second half, is that what's the most frustrating?
Yeah, I think so. And it feels like when teams aren't having long spells around our goal, they're not spending lots of time, like, you know, at our goal trying to penning us in. It's probably the opposite. But then when they do get there, we've just got to make sure we tighten up on some things. And we've been great on set pieces, and we've been great both ways, but we need to tighten up again. But again, you know, against a very aerial team late on, we haven't got, you know, centre half on the pitch. Tendai's playing inside. Again, it's not him as an individual, but you haven't got the profile on the pitch to deal with what they're throwing at us. And it's, you know, but we have to find a way to win the game. We have to find a way to get a point out of that game. And, you know, even in the last 5-10 minutes, we had chances again. And if we're just calmer and more clinical again, you know, that's we take maybe a point. But we've just got to keep working. We've just got to keep working on those things massively, and we've got to keep working hard to try and keep improving.
You're scoring plenty of goals in the cup competitions, but not the league. Is it just the pressure of league games, do you think, compared to cup games that's affecting the forward players?
No, I think no, I don't think so. I don't think so. That we've played, you know, Crawley are a good league team, but I think it's a different style again today, and the physicality of this game needed us to be good in both boxes. And in the end, we haven't been good enough in both boxes, and we've got caught on, like I say, two set pieces. And it completely different game to Crawley, who like to play a little bit more. Whereas we knew these would be direct. We knew they'd try and chuck it in the box from corners, throw-ins, everything, and it was big moments, and those big moments cost you.
Let's run through the injuries first off. Adam Jackson, how is he?
Yeah, not sure, because I think he's gone off to hospital. So it looks like a broken nose. So just come back in and you lose another centre half after 5 minutes or whatever it was. It's a bit frustrating again, but you know, he was ready to go and he's made 2 headers in the first 2 minutes. You just see what type of game it's going to be. But yeah, now it looks like we're going to lose him for a bit of time. So we're just struggling in that department, aren't we? In that unit at the minute, where, you know, obviously everyone knows Lewis's situation, but you know, when we have to, and Ten's not a centre half. He's been great for us at centre half, but he's not in a game like this. It doesn't suit necessarily the individuals. And when you have got Porty in there trying to head everything, if we could have had Jack alongside him or Lewis alongside him, it would have made a difference, I think.
Ben House came with a knock. What was the situation there?
Yeah, we're not sure. Looks like a dead leg, but we've got to assess that again and look at that and go again ready for Saturday.
And Ethan Hamilton, at half-time change, was that a tactical one or was that a knock?
No, it's tactical. It's tactical. I thought we were. We just needed a little bit more width in our shape, and we needed to get someone pinning out there ready to try and get behind him. And I thought we did that well second half, and we got down the left side really well. So it wasn't, Ethan was doing great in there for us. It wasn't personnel. It was just more tactical and how we tweaked our shape a little bit, because we thought we were going to get out with the ball a little bit more, which we did, and we had control with the ball and get higher and get Rico's left foot putting crosses in. all the stuff that we thought would have more impact on the game. I think it did. I think we did that, but it wasn't anything to do with Ethan Hamilton, who's been great since he's been back.
Enrico, we saw him play a lot higher tonight. Is that something you're going to be looking at going forward?
Yep. Well, part of it, we're looking at loads of stuff again, like trying to get the deliveries, trying to get the box entries, trying to get the crosses, and it's great being a bit higher. We've got to deliver quality, and we've got to try and do that. So depending on the structure and the shape and who we play against, it's a solution for us. Yeah.
Going forward, you haven't got much time. You haven't got quite a quick turnaround. How do you try and arrest this slumping form in the league? Yeah,
that's the challenge, because it's game after game after game at the minute, so there's not loads of work you can do, so you're recovering and going again, and they had 10 days on us rest, I think, today, but I still thought we coped with that physically, which is great, but we've got to go again and try and get through it, but I think we've just got to keep working. We've just got to keep working hard, and we've just got to keep reviewing and keep making sure we're really focused on the details that are hurting us at the minute.